Hi there everyone, I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith alongside me, and an adventure for two footballing nations about to begin in the 2018 FIFA World Cup. The opening match of this group.
Yeah, we've got some real quality down there, Martin. It's a huge occasion for both sets of players, and I'm expecting goals, plenty of excitement.
The main match we've got for you today is France against Australia.
Number 21, Lucas Hernandez. Number 6, Paul Pogba. Number 13, N'Golo Kante.
And now it's time for the national anthems.
Number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
This is the starting 11 for France. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti plays with Raphael Varane in central defence. In attack, Olivier Giroud partners together with Antoine Griezmann.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Australia go into this game with these 11 players. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Well, that's the start of this group. The ball is rolling now. And the nations are competing to try, first of all, to get through to the knockout phase. Could be dangerous. Griezmann. What about this for a shot? Optimistic. Well, from that distance, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it looked like the keeper was worried for a second there.
Trying to slip it through. It's opened up for Griezmann. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
That's good for France. They've got this lead.
Number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
Aaron Moy. That's good movement forward here. And he's got to get it away now. Olivier Giroud. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Lecky. Good forward play from them. Pogba. So the tournament is all set now. We know the draw. We're ready to go on match day one, with every team at this stage hoping that they can go a long way in the tournament.
Well, looking at the hosts, Martin, you would fancy them actually to end up top in this group if they play anything like they can.
Now this looks promising. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. That whipped in ball, keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Olivier Giroud. Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive as they possibly can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
Put away, but not out of harm's way. He's got his shot off now. Well, that's easy, and snapped up by Hugo Lloris. Mbappe. And it's out of play. Griezmann. Good interception. France get the throw. Lucas Hernandez. Promising build-up until that challenge. Mbappe. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Hit in hard and low. Done well to hang on to. Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think.
Just look at the way he's got past these defenders, Alan, and really maximised the situation he created for himself.
Well, he did. It was head down and some wonderful balance and footwork to beat a couple of defenders and knock the ball in the back of the net. Wonderful goal.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Number 14,
Sainsbury. Yedina. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Neatly intercepted. Makes a challenge here. Mbappe. Yedina. Played back. Lecky. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Australia get the corner. One of the players that we really thought at the start of the game would be the sort of guy we're talking at the end for the right reasons, but we might not mention him in a positive way, the way he's played today.
That graphic doesn't make for good reading. He's got to do better, otherwise what's the point in having him out there?
And in it goes. Aaron Moy can pull it back here to set up a chance. And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
Here we go for the second half of this match in the group stages of the FIFA 2018 World Cup. France leading at the moment.
Yeah, they won't be taking anything for granted, but they will be pleased to have their noses in front.
Well, that's where the free part of the pitch is, in the wide areas, and he's got there. Matuidi! Oh, just too high.
Yeah, couldn't quite get over the ball, but decent effort.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
That'll be a throw for France. Substitute coming on for Australia.
Mbappe. I think they want to get out of this position where they're just...
It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way.
Rogic.
Aaron Moy.
Lecky. Well, they could pose some danger now.
It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Mbappe. Cleverly done. Griezmann comes out off the goalkeeper. Defended well.
France get the throw.
Lucas Hernandez. Pogba on the move and able to cut out the pass. Giroud.
And they've cut it out.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Attacking well here. Drills it in. Conte.
Tom Rogic.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Into the attacking third.
It's a neat pass.
They stopped him in the nick of time.
Conte.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Conte. Lovely, incisive pass. Likes to come into this area. They'll want him further up front, though, as the game develops, I'm sure.
They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. And it's gone out of play there. They've decided to make a change. And being behind, you can understand that.
Mbappe. Giroud. Tackle here. Lecky. Juric.
Tom Rogic.
It could be a chance. Terrific stop. Being closed down here. Griezmann slipping it through. He's in. France. Giroud.
Good stop by the goalkeeper. That'll be a corner for France.
In from Antoine Griezmann, punched away by the goalkeeper.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 14.
No nonsense defending from him. Shots on here.
Up for grabs here.
2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Griezmann.
Forward man, in on the goalkeeper. Giroud!
France have been given the corner.
Corner swung in. Defender did well to... and shoots!
Well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper. And the whistle's gone for the last time today.
The manager will be very proud of this result and the way they achieved it, with the blend of decent defending but really high-quality attacking.
Yeah, I mean, it was swashbuckling at times, wasn't it, the way they poured forward, and the opposition just couldn't handle them.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler, and the World Cup here in Russia is really gathering pace. We're into the second round of matches in this particular group. Alan Smith.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Martin. Both sets of players naturally have got some nerves out of the system, maybe, after that first game, and be hoping to produce their best here today.
Today's game features France against Peru. And we pause now for the national anthems.
7, Antoine Griezmann.
20 years now, Alan, since France were World Cup winners in their own country, of course. They've got a chance this time.
Well, they've got some really exciting players, young ones too, energy and pace right through this side.
And this is the starting 11 for France. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Raphael Varane starts with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Antoine Griezmann plays up front with Olivier Giroud.
Thank you. Enjoy the
This is how Peru are going to line up. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
And we're ready to go for the second match for these nations in this group. Game on. Mbappe. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Conte in quickly. Jefferson Farfan. I think it's no exaggeration to say that all the sports fans around the world just stop for this 4 weeks and a bit when the World Cup comes on the schedule, and it's gripping, it's eye-catching, it's worldwide as the competition suggests it should be. It's just brilliant.
It is. I mean, it's always been a magical month.
Giroud! It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
That's good for France. They've got this lead.
goal for the hosts.
Yotun.
Number 9, Olivier
Zambrano.
Giroud.
The shot's on. Oh, they've got another one. That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
Another angle on it here. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for the hosts. Number 6, Paul Pogba.
Yotun. Just to touch on, Alan, the popularity of the World Cup and what it means to everybody around the globe. Sports fans, maybe even non-sports fans, get lured into it.
I think that's true. The armchair fan sat there for weeks on end, cheering on their particular...
Good power in that punch away by the goalkeeper from the cross. Oh, that's good defending. Now this looks promising. Good awareness. Free kick given by the referee. And the defending team might be in trouble. They might regret conceding this. For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow.
I don't think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that.
Mbappe. Was good progress with this attack. This could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. He's gone behind for a France corner. Corner swung in. Pogba! Defended well. He's coming forward with some danger. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Andre Carrillo. Cueva. In comes the challenge. Advincula. Farfan. Conte. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Slipped past his man now. Could be dangerous. Defender did well to get... Shot on! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Well, he's used a hand there. It'll be a free kick. Yotun. Cueva. Not too much time for extra touches here. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. It was good play until they got that challenge in. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. Alan, what did you make of Paul Pogba and the way he played in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him. Good overall performance, actually.
I think it's no exaggeration to say that all the sports fans around the world just stop. Giroud! It's a fast start. It's a group stage game, remember? World Cup 2018, France leading at the moment.
Yep, they won't be taking anything for granted, but they will be pleased to have their noses in front.
Giroud! He's delighted, Olivier Giroud. He's been constantly confounding his critics, and he shows again how he really deserves to be in this team. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Number 9,
Ramos.
Olivier Giroud.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Conte.
Mbappe. The shot's on! Gayeze not troubled by that effort.
Andre Carrillo.
Vargas. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. And here's the shot. He's way off target. N'Golo Conte. The break is definitely on. He's got his shot off now. Up for grabs here. A bit of breathing space, another save, and now it's a corner.
He's looked a bit of a one-trick pony, the wide man today, and that trick hasn't worked against the immediate opponent, so they're going to try something different now, and the winger's coming off.
Yeah, the fullback's done his homework, hasn't he? He knows all those little footovers that his opponent likes to try, and he's been the match, more than his match.
Replaced by number 22, Benjamin Mendy.
Griezmann's corner. Well, this could be a turning point in the game. Is it going to be a second yellow?
On the attack here, Jefferson Farfan. Rafael Varane.
It's a good place to win the ball here.
And there is some backup for him in this position.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Substitution time. Matuidi.
The referee's letting it go. Into the attacking third.
And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that.
Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
Well, that injury is forcing the player to give way, and a substitute will be introduced. The wall looking to get forward a bit.
Referee's got the card out here for the offender.
Well, he shouldn't get booked for that, lack of discipline.
Well, with him, you know he's going to go for goal, but he's had better efforts, many of them.
I'd be surprised if he is allowed to take the next one after that.
Often criticised Olivier Giroud, but he gets his goals, and he must be a great team player as well, because he sets up others, and he's had a good time in this match so far.
Well, he's been magnificent so far, and the keeper, quite rightly, has demanded why he hasn't been closing down. Already he's got himself some goals.
Good defending. Tolisso. Tapia. They could pose some danger now. Cleared away by the defender.
Olivier Giroud. Griezmann.
Makes a challenge here. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Advincula. Asquez. Andre Carrillo.
Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Whipped in from the wide area. The attacking team thought they could win it back and very nearly did.
Well, I'll be honest with you, this last few minutes have dragged a little bit from where we're sitting because the game as a contest is long over. All credit to the team that's winning. I'm afraid not too much credit to the other side.
And France working the ball cleverly into a really promising position.
Cueva. Asquez. Samuel Umtiti.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of
Matuidi.
the match. Number 9,
Griezmann.
Olivier Giroud.
Matuidi.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Referee's had a good look and decided, from what he's seen from this period of play, to add on 3 minutes.
Matuidi. Good anticipation by...
It's finished now with the final whistle. Well, it turned out to be a different kind of game to the one perhaps we set up for you at the beginning. Very one-sided.
Yeah, you end up feeling a bit disappointed as a neutral because we didn't really get a contest, but the winning team won't be disappointed at all. Played well.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here won the match for his team.
I think it's no exaggeration to say that all the sports fans around the world just stopped.
Giroud! It's a fast start here.
They deserved that goal. They've been the better team early on.
The shot's on. Oh, they've got another one.
There's good progress with this attack.
This could be a chance. France leading at the moment.
Yeah, they won't be taking anything for granted.
Giroud! Up for grabs here. A bit of breathing space, another save, and now it's a corner. Well, this is the plum fixture in this group, no doubt about it. The two teams fancied to progress from this section. From Moscow, and it's live. It's been a wonderful World Cup already here in Russia, and we are now, and it's gone so fast, we're now at the last match stage in this particular group, and two teams that still have a bit to do, Alan.
Yeah, I think whether you're successful or not, Martin, it's an absolute privilege, honour to take part in a World Cup, and these lads will be feeling no different.
Denmark in action today against France. And now it's time for the national anthems. France didn't make the most of being the host nation of the European Championship a couple of years ago, but they did get to the final, and we saw a lot of good football from them.
Yeah, they might feel that there's unfinished business, that they certainly didn't cap off that campaign with a victory they felt they should have. So you're going to see a determined France team, I think, out here.
Starting lineup for Denmark. Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal. Andreas Christensen plays with Simon Kjær in central defence. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Line-up here for France. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Raphael Varane starts with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Blaise Matuidi starts alongside Ousmane Dembele in midfield. In attack, Olivier Giroud joins together with Antoine Griezmann.
Here's the last match, of course, in the group for these two nations. Important action ahead, and we're underway.
I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. Keeper's ball. Now Jørgensen. Simon Kjær. Daniel Vass. Fischer.
Jørgensen.
Eriksson.
Jørgensen. Fischer. Poulsen.
And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Matuidi.
Delaney.
He's coming.
Eriksen's excellent pass. Well, what a start to the game that would have been for them, Alan. The first goal coming so early, but not quite.
Well, he's kicking himself. He can't believe he's missed from so close in too.
Conte. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Now it's Ousmane Dembele. There's some potential in this move.
Here's the shot. That's the right kind of football dive to turn the shot away. It's a corner. In from Antoine Griezmann, punched away by the goalkeeper. Shot on! And the goalkeeper reached for it, but he didn't have to reach a full stretch.
Made a bit of a meal of it there.
Taken by Griezmann. Varane! That is one of... They've taken the lead here. For the goal.
The keeper's a little disgusted with his defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
That's good for France. They've got this lead.
Goal for the visitors. Number
Delaney.
6, Paul Pogba.
Jurgensen.
Olsen. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. He can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. Matuidi.
It's Matuidi who makes the break with the ball at his feet.
That'll be a throw for France.
Here's Conte. Return pass. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
And it's out of play.
Olsen. Jurgensen. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it.
Matuidi. Griezmann.
Great pass from Griezmann. Peru with the incisive pass.
Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that.
Griezmann's corner. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Giroud! And they have scored! They do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see.
He got the goalkeeper in the eyes and said, right, I've got the win here, and he's got the goal to show that.
Well, I love that kind of finish when you don't have to blast it as long as the placement is right.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for the visitors. Number 9,
Delaney.
Olivier Giroud.
Daniel Vass.
Pogba.
It's very hard for FIFA to get the balance around the world for all the countries to have a fair chance of qualifying. I feel sorry for South. Where they have so many A-grade countries, if you like, in terms.
Pogba threading it through. He's through here. Keeper pushes it away from the goal.